The healing is much
Maybe not.
appreciated. At your back and gray hair, sure hand.
Gray hair, sure hand.
I'll live another day.
Shoot that asshole down there.
Already done.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Really?
I'll do it. Faith without deeds. Struggle is a prayer.
Sparky asks, have you ever had any games that you stopped playing in the middle of a playthrough because you didn't like it? Oh yeah, 2 of them. Jump out. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, the second of the remakes. I did the first one and loved it. The second one I quit playing because of the mini games. I got tired of the mini games. It was like I would play the game for 30 minutes and they would give me another mini game. And then all the mini games were like just about getting cosmetic outfits for Tifa and Aelith or whatever her name was. And I was like, I'm not some basement dwelling incel who gets off on fapping to waifus, you know. I'm not a weeb. Like I loved the Final Fantasy VII game when it came out years and years and years ago. But I feel like the Rebirth, the remakes are just not like it was cool. I loved the story of the game. I loved all of the gameplay. I loved the combat. But every single time they made me play a minigame, I was like, this is fucking pointless. So I think after 15 or 20 minigames, I just gave up. I was like, I can't finish playing this. And then I tried Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown last year, this year, whatever that was. The demo was really fun. And then I bought the game, and I played it, and I realized that the demo did not represent what the game was. Because I got into the game, and I realized, oh shit, this is like a Souls-like on top of a platformer, where it was all about precision-based memorization of complex block, parry, attack, block, parry, attack, parry, block, jump, attack, block. And I just was like, I hated the boss fights. The boss fights were just not fun for me. I don't play Souls-like games because of that reason. So I quit playing that one. I think those are the only 2 I quit playing because I wasn't having fun. I quit playing Expedition 33 not because it was a bad game, but because the story mode was broken and it wasn't working. So I got tired of the brutal block, parry, block. Oh, you miss a block, instant killed your character, and that to me was not fun. I did love the game though, and then like 2 weeks ago, the team behind Expedition 33 fixed story mode, so it's no longer punishing like it used to be. Like it's now an actual story mode where you can miss your blocks and you can miss your parries, and it doesn't have to be perfect timing. And it's unfortunate because I don't have time to go back to that game right now. And then the altars, I was having a great time with the altars, but between the copyright music issues and the bugs, like we lost like an hour and a half of progress during one of the streams because it failed to save the game. And then we had a miner who was completely missing, and so I couldn't progress the game, and I had to reload a previous save. So there were just too many bugs. But only 2 really jump out as games that I quit because they weren't really fun, and that was Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. Expedition 33, I don't really consider that the same thing because it was more like it just was broken. Like the story mode wasn't a story mode, and I wasn't willing to sit there and die because I think it was the 3rd or 4th time that I got one-shotted. I went through like 3 or 4 times of I missed a button press, my character got one-shotted, and I was like, that should not be happening in story mode. Like if I'm playing hardcore mode, yes, I should get one-shotted for missing a button press. But I'm in story mode. There's no reason I should die. And then they fixed it like 2 months after it launched, and I'm like, unfortunately, I've already moved on. But as a general rule, yes, it is a small number because I know what I like. And so I don't really play things outside of my wheelhouse. Oh, nope, there's one other. There is one more. And it was earlier this year, and it prompted a controversy. I forgot about this one. Monster Hunter Wilds. I had never played a Monster Hunter game. I was in the middle of major releases, and I said, I'm going to try this even though I know that I may not like it. And I was having fun up until a certain point. But the menu, the lack of, like, the horrible UI, the horrible menus, and I was doing a boss fight where I was running around this room trying to stay away from the boss, use potions, control my mount, and I kept getting stuck in the environment, like in the colliders. And I just kept getting stuck in colliders and stuck in the nav mesh, and my character kept getting stuck. And then the mob would just beat me over and over and over while I'm stuck and I can't get out. And I just was like, I'm done with this game. And it sucks because I only got like 15, 20 hours into it, and I'd spent, 70, 80 bucks. So there's 3 that I can consider that I really quit. Not Wilds. What was the one that just launched? Was it Wilds? Monster Hunter Wilds? There's the one that just came out like in February or March or something. But mostly it was the menu issues and the UI, and getting stuck in combat sucked. It's like, I'm not going to put up with this. But yeah, generally speaking, I know what I like, and I only play what I like. I don't feel the need to play every single new release that comes out.
As the Emperor commands, I act. I am his will made manifest. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I'll do it.
That's not the Seneschal's job.
Man, it is a big bummer not having a deer for this fight.
Suits my purposes.
Because my lack of DPS, I'm definitely feeling it.
Not a problem for me. Suits my purposes.
I will endure.
Oh, what did she just take a whole bunch of damage
That is for
from?
the weak. Ministration is a holy task. Faith without deeds is worthless.
Oh, that was a huge range on that attack.
Already done.
We're gonna die, aren't we? Oh my God!
Fire.
Suits my purposes.
I may have to redo this fight, only on easy mode.
Nothing I can't do. All too much and learn.
Back the frack up, man.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone. As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Why did she miss?
In the ashes
Oh,
I
she's
will
gonna
rise.
eat shit. He just yeeted poison at her.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Yeah, get up, Abelard. Don't be a bitch. Kill it.
Indeed.
No! Why did I miss?
I refuse. I'll do it.
Oh my god, that was a little gnarly. Yeah, it was pretty easy for me to
Victory awaits.
rile people up with the Veilguard, because
Sins
not only
hidden
that,
in
but
the
like,
heart turn all to decay.
I think the games I've had, you know, there've been a lot of vitriol around, and that I've had to face, you know, troll attacks because it was Starfield. Because I love Bethesda games, and I loved Starfield. I've got 2 playthroughs of Starfield here on the channels, and that game, every time I've played Starfield, the trolls come out of the woodworks and just bash the shit out of me for playing that game. Definitely took a lot of heat for playing Dragon Age: The Veilguard. There have been a handful of games. When I played, most recently, would it be Avowed? I took a lot of heat for playing Avowed because of perceived bullshit from people. But I just like video games. It's like I'm just gonna play video games. Oh yeah, Star Wars Outlaws is another one. We took a lot of heat for the Star Wars Outlaws. And I'm just like over here going, yeah, I don't care, guys. I just want to play a video game and have fun. So. Let's do intelligence. Mental damage from any source other than aftershock. Targets after half a movement at the end of their turn. Man, I think that sounds pretty good. Aftershock. Every time there is mental damage from any source other than aftershock. Yeah, let's just do that. Star Wars Outlaws is great. I would love to do another playthrough of that game. Same thing with Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. I would love to play another playthrough of that. here's some Arbiter stuff. This is what I kind of want to look at. I don't have a shield yet. You can parry incoming attacks with a ranged weapon? Oh, that sounds amazing. Oh, we're going Pillar of Law. I am the law.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Oh, Light No Fire? Yeah, Light No Fire is gonna be good when it finally hits.
The air. Renfail, Master Helmsman, systems status report.
By the Emperor, it's the Seneschal. Living and breathing.
Living and breathing, man.
Well, there's a tricky question. The old place is so overgrown with foul wickedry. We'll be scrubbing it off the vid screens for throne knows how long.
We need to reestablish contact with the Navigator's Sanctum. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here. Yes, you just woke up. Oh, sorry. Did you get hit with the static electricity? Oh, you're a big baby. Yeah. Did you get hit with the static? I'm sorry. Picked you up from the bed and the static electricity made you
Restore
go
the
zap.
Vox channel to the Navigator's Sanctum. Ready the crew. Prepare for translation to real space. You
Begin
may
the
call me
ritual.
superstitious, but translation is not a good time to disregard rules. You are the only one who speaks for House von Valancius. You may not be the Lord Captain, but you, more than anyone else, deserve to take her place in the ritual that is about to commence.
You are not awake. Let me show everybody your sleepy face. The face of a kitty who's not yet awake yet. Yeah. Begin the ritual. You're probably hungry too, buddy. It's probably like, what, 4 o'clock? No, don't jump down that direction. Yes, it's 4 o'clock. Well, we gotta check to see if the Great Niece is still here.
Mortal, who are you to oppose the very flows of fate?
Be gone, Phantom.
The aspirant vowed to return with a trophy, a relic that could serve the edge of daybreak. That fate was assured, and the steps chosen. And yet, you broke the unbreakable when you took the aspirant's place. I see you. On the day when the final dawn rises over the Iron World, I see you by my side on that day. The day of my resurrection.
Your image is woven into the tapestry of things to come. I am the will of the weaver of destinies, and today I will weave a new thread of elusive possibilities and fickle chances. The thread that will lead you out of the maw of irreversibility. The thread that will help you find the keys to salvation. The thread that will guide you and the weapon of our return to me.
The path is set, child of the dawn. The thread is woven. Follow it, servant of mine.
Seneschal, the Navigator's Sanctum is silent. The Vox signal is stable, which means...
The Navigator gave his life battling the storm that nearly claimed the von Valancius flagship. We will honor his memory, along with that of all who died this day.
Seneschal, will you tell us now? Who is that? Where's the Lord Captain?
As First Officer, it is my duty to inform you, with the greatest regret and indelible sorrow, that Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius is dead. May her memory never fade from the annals of the dynasty. By right of blood succession, and with the absence of other kin who could challenge this decision, it is hereby declared that the successor to Theodora von Valancius is her heir, the rightful inheritor of the warrant of trade, and the title of Rogue Trader. The official ascension ceremony will be held at a later time. In the interim, have you lost your tongues? Hail your lord. It is because of his toils that we all still
That's right, because of my toils, bitches. Bow!
The deed is done, Master. My apologies. I meant to say Lord Captain.
The treachery of the Master of Whispers was fruitless, but victory came at a great cost. Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius perished along with her heir, Edelthrad, and thousands of crew members. Yet hope remained. For the second in line to the Rogue Trader dynasty survived. To hang the ancestral banners once again, and exact vengeance on the enemies of House von Valancius and humanity.
Well, there you have it, kids. I am now the captain. About 3 hours to complete the prologue. That's not too bad. Yes, I know you're ready to go out, buddy. Sorry, I was in the middle of a cutscene. Let's close that. Yep. Summon the officers. I'm not going to read all this, and this is where we no longer have all the voiceovers, so... we're going to skip through all this real quick because I've seen this before, and it's just a check-in of everything on the ship, and because I got to go deal with my kitty cat. Thank you, Abelard. Greetings to you all. They're going to give me their reports, which leads to quests. And this is the power of the writing team for Owlcats, but I've done this before, so it's just... The ship is in dire straits. We need to resupply. We need to replace our navigator. We're in the Rykid star system. There are 3 inhabited bodies here, and we've got to visit all 3 of them. Yep, that's this letter. Yep. Alright. Okay. That is where I'm going to wrap, because I got to go do my evening chores, feed the cats. I've got this little guy sitting here just waiting. Where's he at? Oh, he just moved. Smeagol, where you at? Yes, he's... There he is. You guys can see his tail. There he is. He's like, come on, Dad. I want to go eat. I'll be back tomorrow morning bright and early, everybody. We'll probably start the day off with Dune Awakening and then move into Death Stranding 2 tomorrow. I won't be doing this very often, maybe once or twice a week. I'll work on this playthrough, but stay tuned for more. These will be when I have spare time and I feel like sitting here for an extra stream, because this was a bonus stream because I already did my 2 streams for the day, so this was an extra one. Catch you next time. And again, thanks to Owlcat for the key to the Voidfarer edition for the Xbox. As I continue to plug away at a second playthrough of Rogue Trader.